While watching TV, a woman discovers something terrible. It seems that her daughter has discovered the secret of the poison she put in her daughter's medicine. The next day, she pretended that the internet was down so that her daughter couldn't get online to send a cry for help. And then she sealed all the locks on the door of the house. However, her daughter, Daisy, still tried. She had all the tools at her disposal, and with her handicapped legs, she climbed out of the window and kept crawling towards the front. After a long time, she finally reached the highest point from which she turned the corner into her mother's bedroom. Seeing her closed window, Daisy did not panic. She patiently burned the tip of her cleaver and pressed it against the glass until it cracked. Then Daisy craned her neck up and gathered all her strength into her throat and spat the water upwards. The hot and cold temperatures soon overwhelmed the fragile glass, and Daisy was able to crawl through the broken window into the house. But she didn't expect to fall ill at this time, and she had left her life-saving medicine in the bedroom. Daisy had no choice but to move back towards her room, and with all her might she removed the farm equipment before pushing the door open, and with an amazing will to survive she managed to get the inhaler out. After a short period of adjustment, Daisy maneuvered her wheelchair to the outside, and perhaps in her haste to cross the street, she almost collided with a white RV. The driver of the car ran down to check on her and was shocked by Daisy's bruised and swollen face and asked her how she got there. Like a savior, Daisy told him everything, but just as he was helping her, a car came up behind her and it was Daisy's mother. She tried to stop the man from taking her daughter, but he couldn't be trusted after seeing Daisy's condition. Even though the mother tearfully said that the child escaped with mental problems and pleaded with the man to stay out of these things, the man did not soften but turned to ask Daisy's opinion. And Daisy had just escaped. How could she go home? Seeing this, the boy also no longer hesitates to close the trunk to take Daisy to go, but out of the woman to give him a shot. After her first unsuccessful escape, Daisy was locked up by her mother in a warehouse full of messy things. Suddenly she noticed an envelope on the table containing an acceptance letter from her favorite college. This scene almost broke Daisy's heart. She never thought that her mother would be so selfish as to stifle her own hard work and dedication. Helpless, Daisy could only throw things to vent her frustration, and then she came across a photo of herself as a child. Looking at the carefree girl playing in the grass, Daisy felt a chill down her spine and her anger at her mother reached its peak. Then she found several old death certificates with the same name as her own. Hidden under the death certificates was a newspaper with a report of her daughter's disappearance. Daisy realized everything in an instant. 18 years ago, the mother's real child died in an accident, and she was so distraught that she stole someone else's child as her own daughter. And it was Daisy who was stolen.